Hi there! Welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Luna, and today we're going to learn 10 super useful phrasal verbs. These are expressions you'll hear Americans use every single day in normal conversations. I'm going to explain each one really clearly, and I'll give you 2 practical examples for each phrasal verb so you can understand exactly how to use them. Are you ready? Let's get started! Number 1, come from. This phrasal verb means where someone or something originates or where they were born. It's asking about someone's hometown, their country, or the place where something was made or started. We use this all the time when we meet new people. For example, imagine you're at a coffee shop and you meet someone with an interesting accent. You might ask them, "Where do you come from?" They might answer, "I come from Brazil," or "I come from a small town in Texas." It's a really friendly way to start a conversation and learn about someone's background. Here's another one. Let's say you're shopping for furniture, and you see a beautiful wooden table. You ask the salesperson, "Where does this table come from?" And they tell you, "This table comes from Italy. It's handmade by local craftsmen." So you can use come from for both people and things to talk about their origin. Number 2, come in. This is a really simple but important phrasal verb. It means to enter a room or a building. You use it when someone is at the door and you want to invite them inside. It's very polite and welcoming. For example, imagine it's raining outside and your friend arrives at your house. They knock on the door and you open it. You smile and say, "Oh, hi! Come in, come in!" You must be so wet from the rain. "Let me get you a towel." This shows you're welcoming them into your home. Here's another one. Picture yourself working in an office and someone knocks on your office door. You look up from your computer and say, "Yes, come in." The door opens and your coworker walks in with some papers. They say, "Sorry to bother you. I just need your signature on these documents." So come in is what you say to give permission to enter. Number 3, come in for. This phrasal verb means to enter a place for a specific purpose or reason. When you come in for something, you're going inside to get that particular thing done. It's usually used when talking about appointments or specific tasks. For example, let's say you have a dentist appointment next week. Your dentist's office calls you and the receptionist says, "Hi, this is Dr. Smith's office. Just confirming that you're coming in for your teeth cleaning on Thursday at 2 o'clock. You reply, "Yes, that's right. I'll be there." So, you're coming in for a teeth cleaning, that's your specific reason. Here's another one. Imagine your car is making a strange noise and you take it to the mechanic. When you arrive, the mechanic asks, "What's the problem today?" You explain, "Well, my car has been making a weird rattling sound, so I came in for an inspection. I want to make sure everything is okay before I drive to another state next week." Number 4, come into. This phrasal verb has 2 main meanings. First, it can mean to enter a place, similar to come in, but it sounds a bit more formal. Second, it can mean to inherit money or receive money, like from a family member who passed away. For example, using the first meaning, imagine you're giving someone directions to your office building. You tell them, "When you come into the building, go straight to the elevator and press the button for the 5th floor. My office is the 2nd door on the right. You'll see my name on the door." Here's another one, using the second meaning about money. Let's say your friend suddenly bought a new house and you're surprised. You ask them, "How did you afford this beautiful house?" Your friend explains, "Well, my grandmother passed away last year and I came into some money from her will. She left me her life savings and I decided to buy a home with it." So coming into money means receiving money, usually through inheritance. Number 5, come into use. This is a really useful expression that means when something starts to be used by people, when something becomes popular or begins to be utilized. We often use this when talking about inventions, technology, or new systems. For example, think about smartphones. If someone asks you, "When did smartphones come into use?" you might answer, "Smartphones really came into use in the early 2000s. Before that, We just had regular cell phones that could only make calls and send text messages. Now everyone has a smartphone. Here's another one. Imagine you're talking to your grandmother about old kitchen appliances. She tells you a story. She says, "When I was young, we didn't have microwaves." Microwaves came into use in the 1970s in regular homes. Before that, we had to heat everything on the stove or in the oven. It took so much longer to cook meals back then. Number 6. Come off. This phrasal verb has several meanings, but the most common one is when something becomes separated or detached from something else. It can also mean how something seems or appears to other people, like making an impression. For example, imagine you're doing laundry and you notice something. You pull your favorite shirt out of the washing machine and you see that one of the buttons came off. Now you have to sew it back on before you can wear the shirt again. You're a little annoyed because it was your favorite shirt. Here's another one, using the second meaning about impressions. Let's say your friend went on a first date last night and you want to know how it went. You ask, "So how was your date?" Your friend looks worried and says, "I don't know, I'm afraid I came off as too nervous. I was talking really fast, and I kept laughing at things that weren't even funny. I hope they still want to see me again." Number 7, come off it. Now this is a really interesting informal expression. It means stop lying, stop exaggerating, or stop pretending. You say this when you don't believe what someone is telling you, or when someone is being unrealistic. It's not super polite, so you usually use it with friends. For example, imagine your brother is bragging about something impossible. He says, "Yeah, I can totally run a mile in 3 minutes. I'm super fast." You laugh and say, "Oh, come off it." Nobody can run that fast. The world record is way more than 3 minutes. Stop exaggerating. Here's another one. Let's say your friend is complaining about being poor, but you know they just bought expensive concert tickets and new designer shoes. Your friend says, "I'm so broke, I have no money at all." You respond, "Come off it. You just bought those $200 shoes yesterday. You're not broke. You just spend money on things you want." Number 8. Come on. This is probably one of the most common phrasal verbs in American English, and it has many different uses. It can mean to encourage someone, to hurry someone up, to express disbelief, or to ask someone to be reasonable. The meaning depends on the situation and your tone of voice. For example, imagine your child is learning to ride a bike and they're scared to try without training wheels. They're sitting on the bike, but they won't pedal. You encourage them by saying, "Come on, you can do this. I believe in you. Just push the pedals and I'll hold the back of the seat. You're going to do great." Here's another one. Let's say you and your friend are running late for a movie. The movie starts in 5 minutes and your friend is still looking for their keys. You're standing by the door and you say, "Come on, we're going to miss the beginning of the movie. Just grab any keys and let's go. We can look for your other keys later." Number 9, come out. This phrasal verb means to emerge or to appear from inside something. It can mean leaving a building, or it can mean when information becomes known to the public. It's also used when talking about products being released, like movies or books. For example, imagine you're waiting for your friend outside a store. You've been waiting for 10 minutes and you're getting impatient. Finally, you see your friend coming out of the store with shopping bags. You say, "Finally, I thought you'd never come out of there. What took you so long?" Here's another one. Let's say you're excited about a new movie with your favorite actor. Your friend asks you, "Hey, do you want to go see a movie this weekend?" You reply excitedly, "Yes, that new superhero movie just came out on Friday. I've been waiting months to see it. Everyone says it's amazing." Number 10, come out in. This phrasal verb is used when something appears on your skin, like a rash, spots, or hives. It's specifically about skin reactions or conditions. We use it a lot when talking about allergies or skin problems. For example, imagine you ate something at a restaurant and now you're not feeling well. You look in the mirror and notice red spots on your face and arms. You call your friend and say, "Oh no, I think I'm allergic to something I ate. I came out in hives all over my face and arms. They're so itchy. I think I need to take some medicine." Here's another one. Let's say your teenage son comes home from school and he looks upset. You ask him what's wrong and he says, "Mom, I'm so embarrassed. During my presentation in class today, I got really nervous and I came out in a sweat. My shirt was completely wet and everyone could see it. I felt so uncomfortable." And that's it. Those are 10 super useful phrasal verbs that Americans use all the time in everyday conversation. I really hope these examples helped you understand how to use each one naturally. Thank you so much for watching today's lesson. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We upload new videos every single day with more phrasal verbs, idioms, and expressions to help you sound more natural in English. I'll see you in the next video.